Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Nkem. This is my YouTube channel. If you're not, hey girl, thank you for coming back to watch yet another video. You can see that I'm feeling pretty glam. Oh my god, I feel like I'm feeling myself. There's a mirror here, and please do not mind me if I occasionally turn just to look at the mirror. It's such a habit that I have. Anyway, today's video is going to be about dressing for your body type. I've done an extensive research and I've got everything written down in my book, and we're basically going to be talking about how to dress the different body types and how to dress for your body type, tips and tricks to dress to flatter your body type. Okay, so while we go through this video, I'm going to be attaching some picture clips as we could go along and all of that. Okay, let's jump into it. In order to determine your body type, right, you have to first of all measure yourself. So the first things first, it would be to measure your bust, waist and hips. So bust is the fullest part of your bust. Okay, just grab a tape. You can either measure it in centimeters or in inches. Measure your bust, and then you remember when you were in school, when you're growing up and you're in primary or secondary school, and tell you to stand hands akimbo. Wherever your hand sits is the tiniest part of your waist, and this is where you should measure at your waist. When you try to bend, the part that goes inside is the slimmest part of your waist. That is your waist. Most people refer it as high waist, but this is actually your true natural waist. Okay, and then of course your hips. I'll put a picture to show you how to measure your body type. Once you measure your body type, it will give you a rough idea of where you sit. Okay, so dressing for your body type, let's start off by saying that the first thing you need to do is to find out what your body type is. What kind of body do you have? Okay, there are about five different body types. There are about 5 different body types, and finding out your body type is the first step in the right direction to understanding your body and figuring out what flatters you best, what you need to hide and what you need to accentuate. Okay, so first things first, what's your body size? Most times I forget that this chair has a back and I keep sitting upright. Can I relax? No. Okay, so what's your body type? There are about 5 different types of body types. The first one is the apple shape, or don't worry, let me read from the book. The pear shaped. So they're basically people who have the pear body kind of shape. They usually have like slimmer waists, slimmer busts, but their hips a lot fuller. Okay, they tend to have slimmer shoulders, but they have fuller rests, fuller hips. There's a picture I'm going to attach here so you can understand what a pear body shape looks like. So this type of people, your asset would be your hips. You would want to naturally show off your hip. First of all, before I even start talking about these different types of body shapes, let me put out a disclaimer. I'm not an image consultant, I'm not a fashion consultant, I'm rather an enthusiast, and these are my own personal tips, tricks, opinion on what I think. Now, you can do you love. Do you boo? Wear what you want, dress how you want. No one should absolutely dictate what you should wear. Wear whatever it is that you feel comfortable in. Wear colors that you feel that you love. The whole point of this video is to help people who don't know how to go about what to wear or how to dress in such a way to flatter them. This is why I'm making this video. So I'm not in any way trying to dictate what you should do. You're an adult. do you? All right, so let's get back to Pear body shape. We've already talked about what their body feature is like. For me, personally, for me, you would want to focus on your upper body, because if you don't have much, you have slimmer shoulders, you have slimmer bust area, but fuller hips. So I would say focus on your upper body, wear darker bottoms, wear blazers to sort of add a little more structure to your shoulders, just so that it makes it more proportionate to your body, to the rest of your body. Okay, wear more colorful tops, wear a lot of ruffles or off shoulder, just something to add to the upper body, you know, to match with what you have going below. The next one would be the hourglass. Hourglass is the most popular. A lot of us want to have that Coke bottle hourglass kind of shape. These people, their shoulders or bust and hip tend to be roughly proportionate to each other. They have very well defined slim waist, team what waist, team people that you can't find their waist. I'm not among those people, I can't even bother, but you know, you understand the point. People with hourglass shape, they have very defined figure, slimmer waist, broader hips, broader bust and shoulder region. That's it basically. Okay, for people who have hourglass shapes, I'm reading through my books. Oh my god. So the ideal thing would be for you to show your curves. Okay, you don't have to hide them. It's beautiful. Flaunt it, right? Show your curves. You like fitted outfits, whatever it is that would accentuate your curves is what you will go for. They are the kind of people who can get away with wearing crop tops. You can get away with wearing, you know, bodycon dresses. You can get away with wearing bodycon jumpsuits, you know. You can also get away with wearing high-waisted outfits. So you can wear high-waisted skirts, high-waisted pants, basically anything that sits on your waist. Okay, so the third one would be the apple type of body, apple-shaped body type. So the apple-shaped body type is characterized by having sort of a rounder, fuller, all-round kind of proportion. So your shoulders, your bust, your waist, and bit of your hips are all fuller. They're kind of round. It doesn't necessarily translate to being big or fat or bulky. It just means that your waist is not as defined as every other person's own, so you tend to have, you know, fuller waists. So for example, you can be slim and still have an apple body type kind of shape. Okay, so that doesn't mean that you have much more fat or meat in your body. It just means that your waist is not as defined as, you know, the other types. And there are different outfits that can flatter people with this type of body shape. Okay, so number one for me would be wrap dresses. So because of the way wrap dresses are, it will show off your beautiful bust while you cinch your waist while tying it, and make sure you tie it by the side so it doesn't add to the bulk of your midsection, right? Your wrap dress can either be short to show off your beautiful long legs, or be long, maxi, whatever length you're comfortable with. Excuse me. Okay, another thing, because the whole idea of dressing an apple body type is to take off the focus from your midsection that is not defined, or give the illusion of defined waist. So it's always one of the two, right? Another thing I would advise would be to wear an umpire waist, particularly one that starts from directly under your bust and has a thick band of about 3 inches, right? 3 inches, and definitely must have elastic. Elastic is very important for your comfort. Okay, so you can't wear something where you sit and you can't breathe. It means you're not gonna chop, and if you go somewhere you're not gonna chop, what are you gonna do? Does not make sense. So it needs to have elastic for comfort. It needs to be from under the bust down. It needs to be at least 3 inches to fit well, right? And what else? Another thing you can do actually is to try ruched design. So basically, ruched designs are dress or top designs that have either elastic or have pleating, large pleatings by the side. It can have it by the side, it can have it both center and back, 4 sides, or just by the 2 sides. So what it does is, because of the way the design is and it's pleated up, it forms folds around your body and kind of, gives that illusion of a slender or slimmer, more defined waist. So this is my tip and tricks for people with the apple body type. Okay, let's go. I've done 3. The 4th one would be for the rectangular body type. So this is a very common type of body. It is seen mostly in models. I remember in the early 2000s, when this was the reigning kind of body type, everybody wanted to be straight like a model. See how life changes now. People want Coke bottle. Before now, it was, everyone wants to be slim and slender. Anyway, so this type of body shape would have their entire body proportionate. Well, not proportionate, but their entire body looks similar. So they have broad waist, so the shoulder, waist and hip measurement tends to be very similar. It gives that rectangular, straight-ish looking kind of body type. So for me, I think this type of body types, first of all, it's not difficult to dress. A lot of American designers, European designers, a lot of Western designers design particularly for this kind of body type. This is the ideal body type for them. So everything is, you know what I mean, it fits into that category, right? So dressing this kind of body type won't necessarily be a problem. I would say to focus on shoulders and legs. So wear a lot of, things to show off your shoulder, halter necks, slimmer neckline, show off your legs. Just build on your assets, basically. I'm trying to remember my words. So I would say build on your assets, basically. So just focus on, jackets, tops to show your shoulders, and show off your nice beautiful long legs. You can get away with wearing crop tops, shorts, short skirts, you'll be fine. All right, and the last one would be the inverted triangle. Inverted triangle would be the body type that has very broad shoulders, fuller bust, not so full waist, and not so full hips. So basically they are like triangle. I'll show you what it looks like. Dressing for this kind of body type will be very tricky. Can be very tricky because their shoulders tend to be their assets and their legs as well. But because the body is not proportionate, you have to be careful, what you wear and how you show off the rest of the body. I hope that makes sense. So for people like this, I would focus on shape dresses because it kind of covers up the part of your body that is not full. So it hangs in the shoulder and drops down and hides the hips that are not as full. So go-to would be short shape dresses. Short in the sense that it gets to show off your legs, the focus comes to your legs, and the shoulder that is keeping the dress to show off the rest of your body. So my number one go-to would be a lot of shift dresses. Another thing I would like for them to focus on more would be to wear fuller skirts, simply because when you wear a fuller skirt, you already have the upper body to match with, because the fuller skirt gives bulk and helps to add proportion to the hips where the person is lacking. So I would wear more fuller skirts with more slender top. I would also want to focus on a different type of, you know, tops. So instead of wearing bulky tops, off shoulder tops that add bulk, I would wear, let's say, alternate asymmetrical kind of tops to show the neckline, nothing too bulky. I would avoid exaggerated kind of sleeve. I will avoid ruffles, you know, because I already have too much hair and I don't have under, so I would need something to match what I have on top. Okay, I would, like I said, go for fuller skirts, go for palazzo pants. These are things that would, you know, accentuate what I have, show off my upper body, hide the lower parts that, you know, I don't have so much. Okay, and that's it for today. God, I hope the rest of this video recorded, because I will absolutely have a fit if it didn't. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below to tell me what more you would like me to talk on, or what more you like me to do for you guys, what kind of content you like to see on this page. Yeah, that's basically it. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.